Hi, good day to all BIM Coordinators Summit attendees who are currently attending my session. Thank you for being here today as we delve into the exciting world of construction and its future possibilities. Firstly, I would like to say it's a shame that I can't be there in person. Long story short, because when I got the invitation as a speaker, I had a little time to apply for a visa. Yes, unfortunately, I need a visa to come to Ireland, but hopefully my presentation today will bring knowledge and can be useful for you. And if it is possible to meet again next year, I will make sure to be there to meet you in person. I hope you are all well, and I hope my presentation will be useful. Thank you to the BIM Coordinator Summit, especially Emma, for inviting me to share my experience, which I hope will give attendees a better idea of the metaverse at Pharmaplan, especially virtual reality. I won't go into detail on every aspect, as talking about the metaverse is very broad, but I believe it will give help a better understanding of our experience at Pharmaplan. We have been developing and experiencing mixed reality since 2019, and this use case has been an important part of our journey, and it has been one of the important use cases that helps in our business. So I hope you will have a good learning experience after my presentation, and I will try to fit my talk into the time frame available. And my topic today is bringing digital engineering into the metaverse in pharmaceutical projects. I will explain how we got started and why it is so important for our company to develop the topic. One of them was, of course, helping our client in designing training for the employees before the building started and how they use their equipment. This then became one of the mandatory use cases in each of our projects. So you can see the benefits of virtual reality in a project and why it is so important in the pharmaceutical industry. I hope you can follow my presentation well and that this topic will be of interest of everyone. I will briefly introduce my agenda this time. I will give a brief introduction of myself as a speaker and the company I'm currently working for, our vision, our project references, of course, and a little introduction to the metaverse in general. What are the main components contained in it, and a little history about the metaverse. Also, a little bit about digital engineering at Pharmaplan. What are the technologies that we use as standard equipment and the benefits that we get with it, and then I'll jump right into the main topic, how we apply digital engineering and the metaverse. This will help us understand why it helps us to complete our project successfully by applying important factors. And finally, I will show you a small example of how virtual reality can benefit our clients, especially in terms of training. Okay, before I started my presentation, well, this is actually a very unfortunate thing, but I have to deliver. For a better understanding, I would like to say that all of our projects are highly confidential, so don't be surprised if you will see some slides with blur image. There will be some clients who unfortunately I'm not allowed to name, and for some projects, I'm only allowed to mention the name of the city where the project is located, and then I might not be allowed to share the presentation slides because we are not allowed to release everything for publication. Please understand these circumstances because I think what I'm going to show is also well understandable. So I hope you all respect this. I know I also envy those of you who can publish projects freely on LinkedIn or any other platform, but I couldn't do this because of confidentiality. So I will introduce myself briefly. My name is Ruby Fathzani. I have about 15 years of global experience in general planning, architecture, and BIM management. I've worked at some of the well-known architectural firms in Germany. Most recently, I was BIM director at Pharmaplan. I currently hold the role of global technology partner, concentrating on digital excellence and digital transformation at Pharmaplan. On our large project, I'm the BIM manager responsible for transforming client requirements into project specs. I also lead BIM and digitalization consulting for our clients. So let us now move on to the next part to explain what Pharmaplan's primary focus is. I would like to introduce a little bit about the company where I currently work for. Those who don't know Pharmaplan that well may be interested to know. Pharmaplan is a company whose core competencies lie in our process areas. We develop our business with our specialists who focus on this area by creating opportunities to drive our business forward to help our clients succeed in their EPC projects. Within the process area, we have four business units called Process Pharma Engineering itself, laboratories, GMP, and also automation. And in the facility area, we have also three business units, namely facility building, which includes architecture and technical services and project management. With these seven business units that we have in-house, we have almost all the disciplines that help our clients to make their project a success. We were born and raised out of a well-known pharmaceutical company, which is Fresenius and Novo Nordisk, and that was the reason for our core competencies, which are in pharmaceutical process technology. Of the seven business units I have already mentioned, there are several departments to mention. And what our customers notice about our service is the seamless integration of all disciplines in an agile, diverse, and digital environment. We currently have 26 locations with more than 1,000 employees across Europe, and our goal is to be the leading pharmaceutical consulting and engineering partner in Europe. Our passion for project management as a general planner is that we want to be the single point of contact for our clients by offering the APCMV service that we have for all the disciplines that our clients require. We combine the process engineering phases with facility design, with digital engineering support from virtual design to actual construction. Of course, in a GMP regulated environment, which we provide with methods and tools of the Pharmaplan standards to ensure quality and efficiency regardless of the application. So 88% of our projects are investment projects, and our clients are also the top players in the industry, which shows that we receive their trust to continue to rise to the top. And even though most of our projects are very complicated, our clients are signaling that the path to creating a digital twin for their project is wide open, given the requirements they have expressed in the project. Now, let's get into the subject of metaverse. Imagine a world where reality and the digital realm intertwine seamlessly, a place where we can transcend geographical boundaries, connect with people from across the globe, and explore limitless possibilities. This concept, known as the metaverse, is no longer confined to the realms of science fiction. This is a growing phenomenon that has the potential to revolutionize the industry as we know it. And today, I invite you to embark on our journey into this captivating realm with me. I'm reminded of a quote by Mark Zuckerberg, the visionary CEO of Facebook. He once said, "Virtual reality and augmented reality will be the next computing platform." This word resonates deeply in today's context as we witness the rapid advancement of technology and its potential to transform various industries, including our very own construction sector. Tony Fadell, the brilliant inventor and entrepreneur, emphasized the significant impact of virtual reality on industries such as architecture, engineering, and construction. He boldly stated VR will revolutionize industries like architecture, engineering, and construction. And indeed, it has power to revolutionize how we design, visual, and construct buildings. And since I'm also an architect myself, the last quote I'll take is from a world-renowned architect, which is Björk Ingels, gives us a glimpse into the possibilities. As he stated, the future of construction lies in the convergence of digital design and virtual reality. We can imagine a world where digital landscapes seamlessly merge with physical structure, where architects and builders collaborate effortlessly in a virtual realm, bringing forth innovative creations that were once only limited to our wildest dream. So the metaverse is a term used to describe a virtual reality space where people can interact with each other and digital objects in a collective shared environment. It is an immersive and interconnected universe that combines elements of augmented reality, virtual reality, and the internet. And the core components of the metaverse include virtual world, augmented reality, virtual reality, interconnectivity, social interaction, cross-platform accessibility, artificial intelligence, and so on. It's important to note that the concept of the metaverse is still evolving as well, and its exact definition and implementation may vary depending on different interpretation and technological advancements. So the metaverse is still emerging, but the concept of a 3D immersive internet where people can socialize, play, shop, and work dates back decades. The most significant technological development that shaped the current vision of the metaverse can be seen in its history. So first, in the 1938, the French poet Antonin Artaud uses the term virtual reality in his collection of essays, The Theater and its Double. Going across in 2000, jump into 2003. Linden Lab unveiled Second Life, a shared 3D virtual space that allows users to explore, interact with others, build things, and exchange virtual goods. And it continues to grow until today. The technology shaping the metaverse have been under development for decades. Many of them have been given us a glimpse of what could be, but much work is required, of course, to scale the infrastructure and services to enable new experiences. It will happen that social media and game-oriented implementations will find a way to support more simultaneous users. So now I will give a little bit explanation about digital engineering in Pharmaplan and what it will bring. So this is part of digital engineering history. The history of industrial revolution spans several centuries and encompasses significant advancement in technology, manufacturing processes, and societal changes. I want to bring a little bit so that we can explore every industrial revolution from the first to the fourth, because it's part of the birth of the digital age. So first with the first industrial revolution began in Great Britain in 1765. It was characterized by the mechanization of the textile industry to use steam powder, fuel coal, and this revolution transformed agriculture-based economies into industrial one. And then come to the second industrial revolution, also called the technological revolution. This period saw major breakthroughs in manufacturing and transportation. And the key innovations included the development of the telegraph, telephone, and electric power. Going into the third revolution, industrial revolution, often referred to as the digital revolution or the information age. Um, the key milestone included the development of the microprocessor, personal computers. These advancements led to significant changes in communication, commerce, and the rise of information technology. And the fourth industrial revolution, also known as Industry 4.0, is the current phase of industrial transformation. It builds upon the digital revolution and combines technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, Internet of Things, big data, cloud computing. And it's important to note that the fourth industrial revolution is an ongoing process, and its full impact is still, I would say, unfolding. As technology continues to advance, we can expect further transformations in various industries, shaping the future of work and society as a whole. So, to our sentence for customers is, we wanted to support the digital foundation of your factory by providing digital engineering to your project, by creating the possibility from CapEx to OpEx. What is the difference? Our engineers work in a close and cooperative collaboration between all the departments I mentioned earlier to somehow integrate the process by bringing all the information that our customer needs into the APCMV project. We try to present the whole thing on a platform that our client can see and understand better. Not only geometrically, but all the information they need are included in the model. Before, we cannot use the whole production for lifecycle documentation. If the client wants to extend the project in the future, they should start from scratch. What we are doing very well at the moment is that we have the same process, but at the end of our client can continue to use the product, its basic documentation for future proposals. That is already a step further, because our definition of digital engineering is that digital engineering is an approach that leverage digital technologies and data to optimize the entire lifecycle of a product or a system. And why we are doing this with digital engineering? Simply because a product that can be seen visually is always better for our customers, or even for all of us. Because of this study, that people have a higher attention interval when they look at visualization. People understand something better when they see a visual, like 60,000 times faster. People remember images 5 to 6 times better than text. This is naturally instinctive in us as humans. That is the main reason why we take into account from visualization and simulation to operations. This is the Pharmaplan software landscape at the moment, based on the different phases we work on. based on different disciplines, different quality management tools, a single platform to integrate all aspects into a single source of truth. Um, Digital engineering offers significant benefit in terms of efficiency, of course, and cost effectiveness, and accelerate innovation across various industries. And how Pharmaplan uh, will apply the digital engineering in the metaverse. Digital engineering is also a very broad topic, hence I will not cover all the points on this slide. However, what I would like to showcase is for you to dive in by exploring the potential synergies between digital engineering and metaverse in pharmaceutical projects. I will go deeper into one of the use cases here, which is digital operation and simulation, and provide more exploration of virtual reality. Now let's start our virtual reality exploration. Virtual reality is a computer generated 3D environment that can be interacted within a seemingly real way. It uses hardware and software, including specialized headset to create an immersive experience. Virtual reality can be used for entertainment, education, training, and simulations. It allows users to experience situations that will be too expensive, dangerous, or impossible in the real world. Virtual reality often includes haptic feedback devices for simulated touch and texture. Now we go to a case study, a project that we built internally. Our mission here is to be the connection between the client and the pharmaceutical supplier so that they have an idea of some of the options that exist to make it easier for our clients to make choices in the future. So this is where we started it all in 2019. We created the isolator VR training, an immersive program utilizing virtual reality technology to improve skills and performance for one of our clients. Then a year later with the VR governing training program. Then we continued to 2022 in the Pharmaplan augmented reality app. It is possible to display a representation of lab equipment that matches the actual scale in the real environment. And in this year, 2022, Farmy was born. Farmy is a small robot that becomes a guide in your virtual world and can help with you with anything what you need in the context of virtual tour. Earlier this year, 2023, we introduced the Virtual Campus by Pharmaplan, a game-changing app that consolidates all existing training into a single platform. We started, of course, with the BIM model as a digital representation tool that has become the backbone of our digital engineering in order to improve the planning and execution of the virtual campus project. Our dedication to innovation led us to utilize the potential of virtual reality by seamlessly transitioning from the BIM model to an immersive virtual reality experience. By seamlessly transitioning from the BIM model to this VR experience, we have brought the virtual facility campus on our travels and brought a lot of benefits and interest from clients, suppliers, and even booth visitors because they can experience the benefit of VR in the first hand. Now, you might be wondering, how does this impact us? The implications go far beyond the confines of pharmaceuticals alone. The metaverse has the potential to reshape a wide range of industries, from education, entertainment, commerce, healthcare. It presents us with opportunities we never thought possible, challenges or preconceived notions, and propels us into the future where the lines between the physical and digital worlds are blurred. So I would like to tell you a little bit about the benefits and impact to shorten the time before ending my presentation. And we have found out based on our experience this AirCAD. What is AirCAD? AirCAD is from enhanced learning, realistic simulations, cost savings, adaptive learning, and time efficiency. And there has been research on the benefits of VR, which 4 point, which I will explain here. Employees who train in VR were more confident because trainees with VR were up to 275% more confident to act on what they learn after training, a 40% improvement over classroom and 35% improvement over e-learn. And employees who train in VR were more focused because VR trained learners were up to 4 times more focused during training than their e-learning peers. So today, these are some of the use cases that we use in our virtual reality. Of course, it will be very interesting if I could show a little bit about the virtual campus in Pharmaplan. So let's see a little bit the video together and get to know Farmi.
Welcome to our Pharmaplan virtual facility. We're glad you could join us. My name is Farmi, and I'll be your guide throughout your experience. Perfect. Here are some information about this step. The duration of cleaning a tablet press in the pharmaceutical industry varies depending on the complexity and extent of cleaning required.
So this is the link to our virtual campus, which is also interesting because we are currently trying to develop it further to fulfill what we have started. At the moment, we are in communication to be able to host our campus in the cloud. But if you're curious, you can reach out to me and connect on LinkedIn to keep up to date with the latest news from Pharmaplan. That was my presentation for today. Hopefully what I have shared can be useful for the participants. And I apologize if the time is a little over the planned time. I can actually still talk for another hour to finish my presentation. So I hope you have had a very informative session today. I wish everyone a great day and the rest of the week and stay healthy. Thank you.